Yeah, like you really just looking at the hurt in his eyes. Look at this panel. Like you really see this guy's about to cry.
Yeah, fucking never says please.
And then, you know, like, all right, this fucking, he's gonna cry, you're a fucking asshole, it's a comic book, but there are certain ways to draw characters where, especially, like, you know, around the eyes with, like, the slant up and the lines in his face, like, this fucking dude's about to cry.
Yeah.
And Wolverine has, there's not a lot of dialogue, you really don't need it.
Here's another good thing I like. You saw what Wolverine has on his wall?
The katana or the quote, you mean?
The quote.
I gotta go back to it, hold on.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I like that.
I have a high heart, I hurt with cruelty those who would damage me. Archilochus, 650 BC.
I thought Adam said that.
Adam did say that. Adam's probably going to kill us at some point. There's not a lot of dialogue in this. He winds up, he's a Nazi. So this dude is fucking like 80 years old now.
Yeah.
And he just comes up,
Even older.
the old man's got a good line. He's talking about like he lived a happy life, he had a wife, 3 kids and everything, and you know, he always knew his past would come back to haunt him. He turns to Wolverine and says, as he's fucking lifting the katana up over his head, I hope you'll try to remember that when your victims come for you. And then he fucking cuts his head off and shit.
Wolverine is older than him. Like,
this is a great issue.
It is.
It's a standalone. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
So far, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that. Definitely a good jump on point. Get yourself on X-Force. It's fucking awesome. I can't believe you picked this up. We have been asked to review this a lot. I've actually had people at my job ask me about this. Axe Cop. Legend has it, it's a Dark Horse book that is supposedly written by like a 5-6-year-old kid
and 30-year-old brother
draws it.
Right, draws it. It's
That's such a quaint story. I hope it's true.
It's written. I hope so too. It's written like you said earlier. It's just so ridiculous that it would have to be. I don't think the dialogue is written by the 6-year-old. I think it's written by the
plot line is kind of.
But like the plot, like you know.
If you guys are unfamiliar with the concept behind Axe Cop, he's a cop in New York. Is it?
I don't think it's specific.
A specific? Okay. He's a cop. He carries an axe and he rides a dinosaur.
The best line.
How awesome is that?
In the sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, they're fighting a villain who's the. One day, a woman riding a gorilla, riding a lion came to our planet.
Can I see that?
That's the best.
That's just fantastic.
Line.
That panel needed to be a splash page.
Well, it comes back at the end too, because she returns. Of course. Yeah. So look at the look in his face. So it's just if you choose to believe the concept that a 6-year-old wrote it, then it's very entertaining. So.
Cool. How long has Axe Cop been around? It's been around for a while.
Has it been?
I think so. It definitely ain't only 3 issues. This is a mini series.
This is a mini.
It's been out for a while. Anybody else out there read Axe Cop out of curiosity? Hit us up.
I just noticed it recently.
Questions at Pete'sBasement.com or Facebook us, start a thread, follow us on Twitter, etc. There are hundreds of ways. There's really like 3 or 4 ways to get in touch with us. And, speaking of getting in touch with us.
Whoa.
What? We haven't actually talked about it, but a couple of you guys have subscribed already. We have a new email address at Pete'sBasement.com. We call it The Hall, not like the Hall of Justice, but HAUL, like to haul in a bunch of stuff. And subscribing to The Hall at Pete'sBasement.com will get you our lists as we make them every week. You go to Pete'sBasement.com, and right up at the top, you'll see The Hall. Just click it, follow the links. It's pretty self-explanatory. And then you'll get an email once a week from all of us. Well, really from him. He takes care of it. And you'll find out what we're buying. And you can make suggestions on our Facebook or whatever else and say, hey, review that! Or, hey, why aren't you assholes buying this? It's awesome! Or, why the fuck are you buying this? It sucks.
Oh, I want to hear that.
I'll be waiting for that. Yeah. We all buy a lot of dumb shit that we don't tell you guys about. Because it's like this either really geeky or it's like, guilty pleasures and stuff. So, guilty pleasure. Myths and Legends #4 from Xenoscope.
I dropped Xenoscope.
I'm still enjoying this book. It's still reading like a horror movie. It's still a bunch of fucking sex-crazed teenagers getting eaten by a werewolf. This could easily...
Live alone.
It's a bunch of sex-crazed teenagers in a fucking mental institution. This could easily be a Nightmare on Elm Street book.
I like the variant, man.
Or Night in the Basement.
Or a night in the basement. No, I don't have sex-crazed teenagers in my basement. Don't tell them that.
Sorry.
They want to come over. It's a cool book. I know I'm not going to like it after this because it's an ongoing series, but as a miniseries, it would have worked well. Jennifer Blood, issue 3 from Dynamite. I'm still enjoying this. Anybody else reading this?
Yeah, that's it.
It's pretty cool, right?
Well, that whole intestine scene in it was...
Yo, she fucking kills this dude in a scene that's like right out of The Punisher, cuts his fucking stomach open, and then signs her name, JB, in his fucking intestines. That's great.
Well,
that actually is a scene out of The Punisher, and I think it was Garth Ennis that wrote it.
Yeah, well, he's,
Well, Garth Ennis is awesome.
he's nuts.
And now they're gonna turn it into some Kill Bill shit with, they're gonna send the ninjets after her. Really? But you know what? It's fucking Garth Ennis, so it'll be awesome. I'm cool with that. This is a good book, and Tim Bradstreet's doing the covers. It's great to see his work again.
Yeah.
I can honestly recommend this series. It's only 3 issues deep, if you want to go back and pick up a couple back issues. Warlord of Mars, issue 6, continues to be a good story.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not at all a good jump on point. It's very wordy. Deja Thoris is constantly running around with just these little gold pasty. What the fuck were you doing under there? I turned around and your hand is under the table while I'm talking about this fucking bird with yellow pasties on.
Zip it up. He's not that fast.
Warlord of Mars is a good book. Go buy it. It's fucking entertaining, and it's just a fucking break from the bullshit the Big Two is spitting out at us.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
That's not that big. Come on, this week.
No, that's that thing. Well, I think we're on to Free Comic Book Day, because the rest of this stuff is all like last week shit that I didn't read.
Fuck, I mean...
Just go ahead and rant about it.
Artifact 7 came out.
Yeah.
And it's funny, because for Free Comic Book Day last year, May 1st, 0 came out.
So
It's a 7, 12 months later.
So according to Top Cow, we've had 7 months this year?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The art has changed. The art team has changed in a fucking big event.
The art team changed?
Yes.
Wow.
Is it
So the late...
running every goddamn thing?
Yeah, Ron writing everything everywhere. Will's Protatio art sucks. I'm sorry, it sucks.
It sounds like a nut.
He was good last time I remember him on Uncanny X-Men many years ago during the 90s. He did some decent shit on Wet Works, and that's about it. Motherfucker just breaks my heart.
But is the story any good though? You didn't take away
Story's
the fact
decent, but
I can't imagine it'd be easy to follow over the coming out so sporadically at this point.
yeah, I'm like, wait, what happened? It's fucking annoying.
That blows.
What's the reason? Top Cow doesn't have any money?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. They pull out fucking Magdalena and all these other shits on a regular basis.
Magdalena, when did that come out? That came out. Oh, Magdalena, okay.
Magdalena comes out regular. Witchblade comes out regular.
It's Lady
Never had a Lady Death.
Mechanica. No, Lady Mechanica.
Yeah, fucking.
That's Aspen.
That's actually in here in Free Comic Book Day. We've got Worlds of Aspen 2011, where they actually have Lady Mechanica on the cover.
Yes.
And we haven't heard
I like
from.
it, but
I loved it. It fucking came out with issue 0 and 1, and then fell off the face of the earth. As things with this is the other problem, which, and not to say that the Big Two don't have delays, because
Kevin Smith.
the 12 hit issue 8 and stopped. Like, really, and I was actually fucking enjoying that. It was Marvel. That was Marvel. That was all the characters from like 1945.
That's not even a delay. That's just a.
It just ended.
Yeah.
We could call it a delay. They could probably call it a delay. Other companies like Aspen, Image is notorious. Whatever the fuck happened to what was that big ass Image crossover? I forgot.
Image United.
Image United. They are so notorious with trying to get their shit together with big events like this, and just even those random books. They just come out for a little bit, they catch an interest. It galls me that they just fucking people get interested in it, and then they're like, well, fuck it.
It is. That's exactly what it is.
How does a company stay in business like that? How do people retain jobs doing shit like that?
It really does. That's what Image.
Like if you can't meet a deadline in the real world, you get fired. What the fuck?
They probably have these people probably have several different things lined up. It's probably not.
And you know what? That's you can't do that. You do one thing, you get that done, and then you move on to the next one. You can't be out there drawing or fucking writing 7 different books. You know, we give Bendis a lot of bullshit.
Well, but it might not be the writer or the artist. It might be the company that can't produce it.
How?
You know what I'm saying?
How so? You're gonna tell me Marvel and DC can't produce the rest of the other 4 issues of the 12?
No, that
The
they
billion-dollar
No,
companies.
no, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the littler ones.
Listen, Aspen's not a little company anymore.
Littler.
It definitely has the fucking capital to print the books
Do you
out.
think it's the artist and the writer just...
Absolutely, I think they can't meet a fucking deadline.
Should they fire?
It could also be the editors that say, no, this story's not going to work, we want to change this. Somebody's got to get their fucking act together.
No, but then when they do that at the early writing stages,
One would assume.
I guess.
Assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups.
That is true.
What is that?
Assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups.
Oh.
Under Siege 2. What an awesome movie.
Great. Titties in this too.
There was titties in Under Siege 2.
Titties,
And then Under Siege
the
1.
blonde.
That was Under Siege 1.
That was one?
Yeah. On the Navy ship was Erica Laniak, she had a tits out.
Yeah.
Under Siege 2 was on the train with fucking this girl, Katherine Heigl, when she was like 12.
Oh, okay, maybe I was wrong.
Under Siege 2 was a better movie
I'm
though.
confusing my titties.
A way better movie.
What's wrong with
Captain
me?
Heigl.
Katherine Heigl.
Oh.
The fucking blonde broad
Oh,
from...
yeah. That movie.
Yeah.
Jake the Dreaming came out. Free comic book day from Radical.
Awesome.
The artwork is awesome. The
Radical's a
story's
new
great.
book, a new company.
Radical's a
They're
fairly
not
new
pointing
company.
their shit.
Yeah, like, to see a Radical delay would maybe be 2 months at
Yeah.
best. They're fucking... 90% of their shit is good. I talk them up all the time. We don't get paid for this, guys. We really don't.
We don't.
Occasionally, though, we do get, like, some hookups with books. That's
Yeah.
about it. Like, they sent us this early so we could review it, and now it's out, and you guys need to get a hold of this. You read it first, so...
It was good.
It's it's not a
It meets
regular,
Steve's approval. It's like, it's good.
It's good, yes?
it's not a regular comic book. It's in prose form. So there's no
There's pictures.
The artwork is
straight-
phenomenal.
There's no
So it's like
yeah.
one spread followed by just text followed by another gorgeous spread. The artwork is fucking sick in this shit. Fucking and it's sick. Speaking of fucking sick.
Amazing Spider-Man Free Comic Book Day. The one thing I like about Marvel when it comes to Free Comic Day as opposed to DC, DC shit, this Green Lantern Special Edition was just a bunch of reprints. I think it was 2 reprints of a couple of issues in Secret Origin when they did that storyline,
Yeah.
you know, a couple of months, like almost a year ago now.
Which is no
over a year ago. Marvel, on the other hand, writes original stories, which is good. First part of the story has Spider-Man getting his ass whooped by a mind-controlled Spider-Woman. She's, you know, being mind-controlled by the Mandrill, of all people.
Right.
And then they beat the shit out of him at the end. And then, like, because Spidey got his fucking ass whooped, he teams up with Shang-Chi for some fucking kung fu lessons.
I know you don't scare that.
Yo, that shit is awesome. He's doing a fucking palm heel to Hobgoblin. Like, that's fucking great.
I like how he just has the mask on.
Yeah, he's got like the fucking, like, it's some Iron Fist shit. He's just got it around the top of his head. This is fucking great. It's Spidey throwing a front kick and everything. It's awesome. This is a fucking cool book. And it's free. Get a hold of this shit now. I obviously didn't get to Free Comic Book Day yet. This is probably going to be gone. We're going to have to eBay it.
Actually, they have more quantities of those and these.
Now, is there specific, like, shelves for the free comic books? Or
No, Midtown bagged all this shit.
Oh, they did?
So you just get in line and give it back.
Oh, okay.
Here.
Yeah, that'll definitely
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Also free, the next
this
couple
was
times
one
was
fucking massive.
the Thor saga, which is a nice comprehensive history of Thor since the movie's out now. You saw the movie.
It was fucking great. Really, fantastic. Loved it. A lot of little
Easter eggs?
Yeah,
Easter eggs for like fans. A little billboard in the sign that says "Journey into Mystery."
That's cool.
Stanley's of course in it in a fucking hilarious role.
Really?
Hilarious.
It's more than just like a 2-second cameo?
Well, they only show